Open it up with a burp. Let's
So
go.
tell us again why you had to leave early from the last podcast.
Why are we going to talk about this? Like, is that what
Number-
we're going to do?
Number 50. No, this is number 50. Number 49. He pinched it off short.
Yeah, I had to take a massive dookie last Sunday.
It was
And
a
I held that
dookie.
shit in. I had to hold it in for like 20 minutes. I was like, all right, no mas. Like, can't hold it.
It was a dookie for the ages. That's what it was.
It was.
Turn my
I didn't
blue
even
eyes
turn off
brown.
Do you
I
ever
didn't even.
do you ever go like before you send her send her down to the depths, look at it and go, Jesus, the fuck
Sometimes.
did I eat?
Yeah, sometimes.
I think everybody experiences that from time to time.
Yes.
They're like, God dang.
You got to admire your work, your creation.
I mean, I don't
Have
know
any
about
been photo worthy though?
Oh God, I would never take a photo of that.
No, I wouldn't.
That belongs in memory and memory alone.
Yeah, like the descriptors that whenever you go to tell the tale again is. Yeah.
Did you know there used to be a website called ratemypoo.com?
Yeah.
Yes, 100%.
I don't know if it exists anymore, but every once in
we're
a
about to
while, I
find
think
out.
it was
I'm
Facebook.
looking.
Someone would share one and be like, I saw one day that was like,
Oh,
it probably
no.
swirled around the bowl like 10 times. I don't know if that's the correct site anymore. It might be gone, so I'd be cautious of going to it. But
trust me, you did not want to see what just pulled up on.
I'm gonna believe you.
There's now an Instagram for it.
Oh, it's on Instagram?
Yes, rate my poop _. There's only 12 followers.
Oh, I wouldn't say that that's very successful in there. Let me see. I'm just going to do a Google search for it.
Don't do ratemypoo.com.
I'm not going to go to the site.
No, I put in ratemypoo.com. That was not good.
Oh.
No, but Apple, there is apps on Apple and Google Play. Apple's is Poop Map, and then Google Play has Poop Tracker.
So basically, Shorty, this is what it was. It was a website where you could upload a photo of a turd you dropped, toilet bowl, wherever, and it would be rated by the internet public. Like on a scale. I don't know what the scale was. But I believe it's on
now
for
turned to
app.
Reddit.
It's
It is
on
now turned
Reddit
to
now.
Yep, 7.5 thousand followers.
Yeah. I don't know if it's the actual. It doesn't have a .com site anymore, but it looks like it's on Reddit.
Yeah.
Is everyone okay? No. Social media has destroyed the human psyche. This is where we are now.
Yeah, just like it destroyed the
Amazon.
indigenous,
indigenous
Amazon.
tribe. Oh yeah, you gotta tell that a little bit, like what that's about, man. Because it was Starlink, right? They got Starlink.
Yeah,
Available?
Elon hooked them up to the Starlink, and it has some plus sides. You know, they can get help if emergency help if they need it.
Hold on,
But
who are you talking about? Like, start at the beginning of.
Okay,
it's
so
a tribe in Amazon.
yes,
And
like an indigenous tribe.
Yeah,
Okay.
Elon hooked them up with Starlink. So now they are addicted to porn, and all the children want to leave the tribe to become, doctors and
Influencers.
influencers and shit like that. Yeah.
So basically, it turned their brain to mush. It's like the rest of us, dude. Yes. It basically proves that if you give the internet or social media to people who have never had it before, now that it just turns them into degenerates, basically, is what it does.
Yeah, pretty much.
So that says a lot about the rest of us.
Other than the ones that want to leave and become doctors and dentists and stuff like that, but like the ones that want to become influencers, and they have noticed that the young men are a lot more aggressive towards the young women. in the tribe
yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Shorty,
Hi, Mom.
I have never taken a pic of my poop, and I never sent it to anybody else.
Same here.
Some guys might have do that, but you know, you could probably say some women have done that as well. So
I've never done that.
That gets locked in the very depths
Yeah.
of the brain.
That's
those
one
are
of
like
those.
fish stories.
You take a glance at it and you go, "Damn," and then you go, "All right."
Yep. Flush her down. See you later.
Yeah, you tell those stories to your
Next.
friends, like fish story. Man, I
Yeah.
swear to God, that log was this big.
Yeah,
bro."
it was sticking out of the water like 3 inches, bro.
I had to get up and pee to clean off the side of the toilet bowl.
Oh my god. You had to use the fucking thing to break it up. The pieces.
Yep. Yep. You're
Yes.
Got the poo knife.
Piper. Come here.
It was the tribe that got hooked on the
How
internet.
Badger's looking now.
The Marubo people.
It is coming up on the side there.
Yeah,
We taught them
make sure you
bad
put it-
habits.
Yeah, it's not gonna stay down.
Okay.
Come on now.
I gotta
Well,
tell
we
you,
can grab more.
if they got a hold of TikTok, their shit's over,
No,
dude.
don't.
Shit's
It says
over.
48 hours. 2 days.
Shit is over.
Yeah, I could just imagine them like dancing to fucking Justin Bieber or something.
I wonder, what do you think their first videos were if they got on TikTok? What are the first things that TikTok fed them? What do you think it was?
Either
Probably a
Alphaba or Adriel Sigler.
You think that's what they fed them right away?
Yeah,
And they
because
watched
that's
it.
what they push down everybody's throats.
Peek in a bra.
They might have sent that to them. You never know.
That's hilarious.
Like these Americans.
Speaking of pee,
why people are crazy. That's what they think now.
100%.
Or they thought we were like ghosts or something. I don't know.
They probably didn't know what the fuck was going
Yeah,
on.
like what is wrong with that person? Why do they look like that? That's probably what they thought right away.
Did you hear about the tribe that has a whole religion around the American military?
What?
What?
Yeah, there's a
Hold on,
tribe
you gotta
that
talk about this.
created a whole religion around American military because they believed, they were gods for coming in down on a plane and giving them resources and shit.
Oh no
So
shit.
they dress up like they thought that the military dressed, I want to say costumes, it's not costumes, the suits and everything. They make wicker airplanes and they march
Do they have like
to try to get them to go back.
Do they have like a whole ceremony every time a plane comes over and like drops them stuff? Do they still do it? I wonder if that's like a whole. Could you imagine that, dude? The plane, like, let's say the Air Force is flying like a C-17, the one C-17 that's actually flying right now. It goes
Right?
It flies over and drops like pallets of shit off over this tribe. Do you think that they like get together in this whole timed like ceremony now? I mean, that'd be fucking wild, dude.
It's called cargo cult. It's an umbrella term to denote various spiritual and political movements that arose among indigenous Malaysians during the early and mid 20th century.
The arrival of a special cargo of goods from supernatural sources. Wow. Cargo cult. From Melanesia? Melanesia. Huh. But it's various, right? Various tribes that get delivered stuff. Wikipedia, which is the end-all be-all of references, let me just say, sarcasm inserted, says it denotes various spiritual and political movements that arose among indigenous Melanesians during the early mid-20th century.
The John Frum cult, one of the most widely reported and longest lived, formed on the island of Tanana Montana.
Dude.
This movement started before the war and become a cargo cult afterwards.
I mean, you gotta put this in perspective, though, right? What do we have here that people get all cult-like around that flies over? Fucking UFOs, right? And now you have like
Haley's Comet,
right? All these cultish groups coming out that like worship it when they see it, or if
the Raelians.
Dude, it's crazy, man. It's not. I don't think it's. I mean, you think of it like this is something that flew over your head, and you're like, oh my gosh, it's got to be something from a different world or from a god of some sort somewhere doing this.
Yeah, they have never seen anything flying, other than a bird, and then all of a sudden this metal that they probably don't even have metal.
Yeah, well, this big loud fucking thing flies overhead and drops off precious cargo to you. That probably makes it even worse for them.
And
fact,
we don't get anything.
They don't
except
look
anal
like you.
Probes. Yeah,
right. DOD's done that to me for 19 years.
They get nothing but anal probes, but they still worship them.
Yep.
Come back.
Come back, please.
Do it again.
Stick it in again.
Yeah, I want to know how many of the UFO sightings are actually like the DoD testing a new technology.
It's probably a lot. I bet you.
Yeah,
Majority of them probably.
Or a really weird shaped plane that's got some light reflecting off of it. You can't quite tell the shape of it, and I mean, next thing you know, you think.
What are those newer planes? They're like really fucking tiny, single engine, but they're like, they're almost like a fucking jet ski. You can land them on water, but they're also on land. They're just tiny as shit. It's a single seater.
I don't know,
but something like that. But like they're odd shaped.
So
it's like,
Well, you've seen the planes with like props on the back of them and shit, right? They look
that's
like UFOs,
kind
of.
Cessna makes one of those, right?
Rebel, you showed me a picture of one once.
Yeah,
I was like, oh, that's this plane. I showed you that. I told you what like the type of plane it was. I don't remember what that was.
I'm about to look it up.
It's
all I'm seeing is amphibious folding plane. What Tuna was talking about.
I mean, it's the ELI
Push pull
5
configuration. Yeah,
the ELI 5 is a weird ass plane. It looks like basically what it looks like is you got engines on the wing, and instead of propellers on the front of the engines where you would normally see them, the propellers are on the back. It's still like doing the same thing, but it just looks
What's it called?
weird. The ELI 5.
ELI 5.
You could throw a picture of it up if you want. It's and it has like a horizontal stabilizer on the nose of the plane that just kind of sits there, so it looks really strange.
Yeah, I'm like,
hold on.
Weird.
I have it on my my phone. Pictures.
Yeah, there's a couple others that do similar profile, where it's like a push-pull type of. I think one of you guys mentioned that just now, right?
Yeah, it's the push-pull.
It's a push-pull type. You got some have a push configuration, some have a pull configuration. It'd be weird to have exhaust from an engine like shooting out the front of a plane, though. I would think it'd be counterproductive. Oh, that is definitely a strange looking aircraft. Is that an actual image of an aircraft, or is that like a
I don't know.
Computer concept type? Yeah.
I thought it was very weird. Like they have all different types of shit, which is.
I mean, look at the stealth, dude. I mean, that plane doesn't look like it should be flying, really. Yeah, B-21s. Yeah, That literally, like, you could probably think that would be some sort of spacecraft, especially if some little bit of light reflection on that thing looking strange, and
Yeah.
you could think
that
it was
one,
a disc almost.
Yeah, because that one, it looks lighter than the B2.
Yeah. I mean, it literally looks like a fucking spacecraft almost.
Yeah, I mean,
The shit is wild, dude. You know?
I don't want immediate access to LA.
The B-21 is what we're looking at. It's like a boomerang-shaped aircraft. I don't even think... Does it even have vertical stabilizers on it? It's all, like...
No, it's all the
horizontal
ailerons and shit.
Yeah.
Ailerons and elevators.
Yep. Because of the angle of them, I think. That shit's wild, man. I don't... Like, of course someone would look at that and go, well, that looks like a fucking UFO.
Yeah.
Imagine that flying over, like, the Appalachians, man, where everybody's, like, cousins and dads at the same time.
Yeah.
You know? They're like, that's a fucking
Uncle
UFO.
Daddy.
And then they tell all their friends they saw a UFO, and it was just the Air Force doing test flights and shit.
All right, here's the pictures that I took that I didn't know what they were.
And that's not an anal probe. That's just your Uncle Bocephus.
There's this one, and then
Yeah, that's the one I was telling you, the aircraft.
Yep.
The ELI-5, I believe is what that aircraft is.
Yeah.
here's it zoomed in. I don't know if it'll.
It looks crazy. Yeah, it zoomed in for a second.
It looks like a fucking scorpion
Yeah,
flying in the air.
it definitely does not look like a normal aircraft flying because it's got rear frame wings on it.
Rare?
It's got rear framed. On the airframe, the wings are aft, like of the center. It's like the center of gravity is what it would look like, the middle, you know. So, and the
I need to do
engines,
weight and balance on that.
and then the engines are like props are in the rear of the wing, which is fucking weird.
Yeah.
But there's some like that. What is this?
That's it
Oh
zoomed in.
yeah, that's what that is. Is that ELA-5, I believe.
I didn't think it was a UFO. I just was like, what kind of fucking
Yeah.
spy plane shit is this?
Yeah, well, it's definitely not an MQ-9, so.
Well, but I mean, you got to think though too. Like, since I've started doing the aviation stuff, like, there are so many different types of experimental aircraft out there that people build.
Appreciate you.
You know.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I did.
So and they're all in different shapes, fucking sizes, and all that shit. And you know, people test them.
And people think they're UFOs.
Yep, 100%. Yeah. I'm hurt a little bit, Sket. Just FYI.
I didn't text you on Friday.
I did not get a fucking text, and it was the scariest.
Dude, I honestly
1.2 hours of my life.
listen. I have been on leave for the last week, so my concept of time is completely fucked. I don't even know what day it is half the time, dude. I'm like, what day is it? I'm up till like 4 a.m., you know, watching TV and shit, just doing whatever, relaxing, working around the house. Yeah, nah.
So
I don't know what day it is, bro.
my normal instructor was gone, and so they put me with an Air Force test pilot.
Actual dude in the Air Force?
Like, yes,
It does like functional check flights, or just like testing,
test pilot.
like guy
So
that
he's flown
flies
everything.
aircraft that has never flown before, ever?
Yeah, pretty much.
Like
Pretty much.
like concept type aircraft?
Yes.
Holy fuck. I mean,
Yeah.
I honestly, I think I would almost trust that guy more.
I did until, you know, he didn't explain what the fuck was going on, and we're pulling fucking 1.5 G's in a Cessna. Look, I'm watching the fucking G meter. I'm like, bro, this is not okay.
This is
He's like-
training,
he's
not
over
fucking
here.
Red
Gina's like-
Bulls, X-Wings, or whatever.
Well, it's
He's
so
like,
like
clenching the glutes tight.
we're doing ground reference maneuvers, and so we're like looking for a spot. He's like, I don't normally come out this way because it was
Oh,
two of the other school planes were in the north practice areas. So we're like, fuck it, we'll go south. And so we started going south, and we're just like looking for a spot to do rectangle patterns.
All right.
And then I'm sitting there and I was like, oh, okay, yeah, this one looks cool. And then he showed me a different way than what my normal instructor did. And then he was like, oh shit, I found a better one. He goes, I got the plane. He fucking just throws that throttle, full throttle, and just banks us at like a fucking 60-degree turn and just starts pulling back. And I'm just sitting there and I like jump because I'm like, oh shit.
That's
like,
crazy,
what are we
dude.
doing here?
There's-
so like it.
Mhm.
He asked me, he goes, do you get nervous in planes? I'm like, when you don't tell me what you are about to do and you hit a 60-degree bank fucking turn at full throttle, yeah, I get a little bit nervous. But you're a test pilot, so I kind of trust that.
I think he.
So I was like,
Yeah.
oof. But yeah. And then we got like, 500 feet off the ground.
Sneeze button. Holy fuck. I think
Well-
that, yeah, I mean, he probably knows how an aircraft feels. You know what I mean? Just, it's kind of like when you drive a car and you drive a lot of different cars and you can kind of get a feel for how they respond to the road and respond to you, you know? So he could probably take that plane to its absolute fucking limits and feel
Yeah.
comfortable doing it.
Yeah, like it. Well, and that and that was the thing. Like I was like, all right, cool, like we're good. But then like on our way back, we're just kind of moseying back, and he goes, he's like, have you made it to the point where they demonstrate an engine failure? And I was like, no. And we're just cruising at like 1,500 feet on our way back. And he's like, all right, I'll take the plane and I'm gonna show it to you. It took us 2.5 minutes to get to 500 feet to drop 1,000 feet.
Well, it doesn't sound too
Like,
bad.
Like he demonstrated, and I was like, "Oh shit!" He's like, "You
Yeah.
have time, dude, because you have time to react." And I was like, "That's fucking legit."
Yeah.
So yeah,
I was
that
about to say that's the
that was
second
really cool.
time that rabbi person has done that.
I banned them. I
Yeah.
banned that fucking tool bag out of our chat. Hey,
I deleted it very quickly.
yeah. Banned, deleted, all the things. Like,
Get fucked.
these bots like to come into these live chats and post their fucking rhetoric, and we're not having it. So
Facts.
they tried to, I'm going to say gender, but I don't know what it is, what the person is, what gender, but they tried to do a command in our chat, which is talk to, what is it? TTS, talk to
Yeah,
Yeah.
text to speech.
text to speech, which basically would make it an audio sound of whatever they type in the chat, which doesn't work because we don't have it turned on. So fuck you.
And if we did, it'd be moderators only. So
Yeah.
fuck off.
So yeah, get out of here, shitbag. Anyway.
But yeah, I did feel a little hurt. I even mentioned it to Ashley. I was like,
Oh. Fuck, dude. Like I said, bro, I am fucking been like time traveling, bro. Okay, I got a thing tomorrow too. All right. Should come in my chat. It's on the time, all the time. Shameless plugs.
Let's plug.
See,
The
I
shitbag, yes. I
was
spurred
it?
something. Mhm.
Thursday night, I had to turn off my stream because every time I'd ban, a bot came in for like cheap views, and then it put a link. It was like 15 of them before I was like, screw it, I'm just gonna turn off the stream. Screw this.
I had links turned off in mine.
But yeah, even with the links turned off, it just blocks the link. It still allows them to chat.
Oh shit.
I blocked the term. and it
This
still was able to.
motherfucker, bro.
Sorry, bro. I didn't mean to cut you there, Rebel. He sent
He
him
just texts me as if we're not like live right now.
Bro, I sent it on Friday. It just now got there. I sent him a text that says proof of life like I did last Friday.
Sorry, Rebel.
Sorry, Rebel.
But
We
yeah,
didn't mean to-
no,
we
no,
didn't mean to
I'm
step
good.
on you, man. Didn't mean to step on you.
No, y'all stepped on the tip of the tail. It was fine.
We stepped on the tip. We stepped on the tip, y'all. That's the
Just
worst
the
part.
tip.
That's like the punchline, bro. That's basically
No,
what wraps everything up. I didn't mean to.
Yeah.
I wish you'd sit on the tip, but okay.
Oh,
I mean,
ooh.
why not? Oh. Oh, all right.
Jay said my last stream had a guy say, "I see you're new to streaming and haven't hit affiliate yet." Dot. I was like, welcome in. Feel free to sub. You fucking clowns. Yeah, subscribe. You know. Holy shit.
Look at Tuna's fake cool background.
Yeah, it's cool. Well, I think it's because he's in the garage. That's why he puts it on. He doesn't just use a gray tarp like Article does, who never comes to our lives, by the way.
Well, we're boycotting articles, so it's okay.
I even bought a shirt off his merch site, dude.
You never even bought any merch off of my site.
You have a site?
I did.
You still have it?
No. I mean,
you
I'm
got a
sure
site,
somewhere.
Rebel?
Yeah.
All right, I'll look at
Stream
you guys.
Elements.
I'll look at you guys' merch site.
I might have to send you mine, but yeah.
Looks like another
no,
advert for Portal. Oh.
Speaking of, have y'all seen that portal from Ireland to New York?
Yeah.
Wait,
And
what?
the first day it was open, somebody on the Irish side got fucking arrested,
Oh,
but nobody knows why.
No, I think it was somebody on our
Scotland.
side.
no, on
No,
your
it was
side, flash.
Was somebody flashed somebody else.
That was on the New York side.
Yeah. There's a video. It doesn't show anything, but you can definitely see them like lifting their shirt up.
Really, Mom? No love. I even answered your question.
You have like
yesterday.
5 shirts? Damn. I thought you ordered I think you have like 2 of them or something.
no
And then
love.
you get like 5. I literally don't even have. I feel like a merch site for a small creators, in my opinion, kind of. I don't know. I don't know if it's.
I
worth
made it because one person specifically asked.
It was Dublin woman arrested.
I think that's why I made
got
mine.
the
Dublin.
viral portal. Yeah.
So the person from Dublin got arrested.
I thought it was the New York side because it was in a pub.
It's like a giant video screen, right? Circular, like in the middle of a public
Mm-hmm.
square or something.
And I think it's funny. I'm sorry, but the people in
You could
Dublin
probably
keep putting like pictures of 9/11 and shit to
Oh,
the
wow.
camera.
Jesus, dude.
Fucking savage.
Savages. You could probably show the video of that. I don't think it shows anything. Well, there's probably a blurred version of it somewhere.
She was arrested for grinding
grinding
Grinding?
the portal.
so she not only flashed it, she actually grinded on it.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I guess that's where they draw the line, folks. You can show boobs, but you can't grind on the portal. That's an interesting thing to me. Why a city, I'm guessing it's probably the cities or some project that somebody wanted to do would even get approved, knowing full well what the fuck people are up to these days. You know?
Yeah.
Knowing full well like what people will do. You do it anyways. Like, come on, people. You gotta expect it, you know?
That's why they took away the custom emblem editors on Call of Duty.
Oh god. Do you remember that shit?
Yeah.
It was nothing but Nazi fucking symbols, dude. Four T's and a tank top. Damn. Got some sleepwear.
Right?
Mhm.
Was Forza, they have like you can do custom paint jobs and stuff. Supposedly there's like an AI that you can implement to keep that kind of stuff off of it.
Yeah, well, you know how Call of Duty is with technology, right?
Yeah. I mean, there's still
They just make a file that says Ricochet, and then it doesn't actually do anything. That's what they do. They just make some random file. It's probably like a fucking notepad file that doesn't do shit. Like, look, guys, we have a file. We have a anti-cheat. It's called Ricochet, and they show like a fucking notepad file.
Jeez.
Say that. I saw a video of it was showing like pictures. It's like, here's Amazon servers, here's Google servers, here's Call of Duty servers, and it's just like a Raspberry Pi open, just sitting on a desk.
Raspberry Pi is like a small computer thinking machine, kind of. I don't know how to explain it. You could run, you could do a lot of things with Raspberry Pi. Like you could run like emulators and shit off of them, I think. A lot of people do that, like old Atari games and Nintendo games.
Yeah,
and
all
stuff.
the emulators.
Yeah, that's what a Raspberry Pi can do. They could do a lot of other shit, though. I bet they could make like cheats for video games with them.
100,000%.
They just have direct memory access, you know, to your PC.
Yeah.
Oh.
So
I'm already thinking about $2
Are you? Just to try it out and see what it does.
I mean,
we've been talking about it for weeks. Like, hey, we should try this out. I'm like, I don't know, man. I don't know.
I just don't want to have to like. Where am I going to hook it? I use all three of my monitors. Where am I going to put my PlayStation?
Yeah. That would be strange.
I'd have to hook it up to my TV, and then I'm going to be like, back up.
Oh my God.
I have been getting so just fucking frustrated with the game lately. I mean, Rebel knows. I've been losing my mind fucking playing that game.
I've gotten to where if I get one kill, I'm happy.
I can't get there, bro. I can't get there.
So basically,
we're talking Call of Duty Warzones. We're talking for the listeners.
So basically, what you're saying is that I should be happy that I have completely said fuck it to that game, and I'm not playing it.
Well, I'll tell you that like your mental is probably in a much better place when you don't play it. I feel better not playing the game. When I play the game, like I just go south fast, dude. Any little stupid shit that happens, it's lose full, dude. I'm like, yeah, I can't play this anymore. I can't stream anymore. Fucking click and.
It's an abusive relationship, man. It makes you feel like shit, but you keep coming back to it.
There's fun moments, bro, but.
I thought about just throwing the stream back up every so often and just doing a fucking, like, just chatting. You know, just...
Honestly...
hanging out.
Yeah, just chatting or playing other games is, like, far better on the mental, bro. I really... Yeah. I like playing COD, but I just lose full too quickly anymore. I'd rather play other games.
I just gotta find time.
I never thought I'd see the day where we'd have more fun playing Call of Duty multiplayer than we did playing Warzone. Yeah. But that day came.
And even that had shit fucking moments in it, man. I like COD, but my lobbies aren't like yours. My lobbies, and I feel bad for you guys to play with me because I'm probably the one fucking wrecking them, but they're fucking sweat fests and it's annoying as shit. I don't want to play like that all the time.
Yeah, but yours used to not be that bad.
No.
Shorty gets those overseas ones where they're all bots.
I used to get yeah, well, it depends on who I play with too. You know?
Those EU servers are just easy. Start that.
Yeah.
Start that war.
Start that fucking war, dude. That's like a fucking ongoing battle.
Dude, I used to play on fucking EU servers when I was in Japan, and I had more fun. To be honest,
I did too. I had fun playing on Japan servers or even Australia server from time to time.
Those are the best servers ever. 100,000.
Korean servers, those were a little more sweaty. I think it was mostly because there was a ton of hackers, but for the most part,
if you got in a lobby where there was no hackers, it was fun playing the fucking game.
Honestly, I think there were less hackers, man, back then. Warzone 1. There was less.
Yeah, I think if you got on a Korean server, you just have rage hackers. But if you ping to an Australian server, then you were golden. And like
Yeah.
a lot of people, there's a huge fight about the Aussies are the best and all that shit. Like
Everybody argues that.
I mean, we would do fucking tournaments and I would host said tournaments and we would win said tournament. And you have people playing on 250 fucking ping. So that's going to say something.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is the Australian servers is like the internet in Australia is so bad that our 200 ping is better than their ping.
I mean, their internet's not that bad, dude. Really. It's not terrible over there.
I watch Main Event, and they're in Australia, and they're pinging to Australia, and they're rubber banding like crazy, the entire squad.
Well, I used to play with dudes in Australia, and they had fiber internet over there. Like, they were fine.
I bet it's because of the combination of who's in the party.
Yeah, 100%.
It's because when you get people from all over different parts of the world and you try to put them on a host server, it causes problems for the whole party. Yeah. I would bet that that's probably the reason why there's issues like that. I mean, we get that shit. We get packet loss. I have like 17 ping or 60 ping. It doesn't even matter. Or 80 ping. It doesn't matter. And there's like 20% packet loss. Like, what the fuck is that shit?
Yeah, but you could be playing fucking solo and get packet loss. I mean, the COD servers are shit.
I don't know what they've done.
Absolute dog shit.
Yeah.
Your friend has one. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I think it depends. But yeah, I mean, when I was in Japan, I made friends with a lot of the Aussie guys over there. And, I mean, like, we were fine.
I played with you guys on like hotel fucking Wi-Fi, dude. It was like the shittiest hotel Wi-Fi you could think of. You know?
Yeah, you just hopped on our host.
I managed to get games. It was all right.
Yeah,
I had fun playing over there.
Yeah, it was fun. It really was.
Yeah, that was back in Blackout days, though. Black Ops 4 days.
In Warzone.
A little bit of Warzone, yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit of Warzone. No, that was Warzone, huh? Yeah.
Yeah, that was Warzone and Rebirth.
Yeah, that's right. Because I sponsored 2 tournaments when I was over there.
Yep.
I remember that. I do remember that.
All the fun.
That was crazy.
All the fun times.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. They got to get their shit together. It's 2024. Like, we should be far beyond problems that we're having, I think, with all the advances. Why don't we just let AI write the fucking code? How about that?
Well, what?
They already do for the maps. All the maps are AI generated.
Well, but before I stopped or whatever, like it was the same fucking servers or whatever for Warzone. Warzone 2 had the same fucking servers as like Black Ops fucking 3 or some shit. Or even earlier, or some shit like that. So it was like, dude, you're gonna have to upgrade your servers because you're overloading them. Technically, is what they're doing. That's why you're getting all the fucking packet loss and all that bullshit.
You think that's why?
100%.
Yeah, because it's just back in shit.
Well, but yeah, new technologies, all that stuff. But then now you've got way more people. Like once fucking COVID hit and people were staying at their house, that's when all that shit started blowing up like fucking crazy.
Oh yeah,
like the streaming and everything. Like people were playing games, but like streaming too. And then other people got into it. Just gaming in general. Yeah,
streaming went wild during COVID, man. Holy fuck.
Yeah, but then you get these fucking kids, college kids, fucking high school kids, and all that stuff that were doing the teleschool shit, and then they're like, okay, I'm done for the day. I'm gonna go play fucking video games, right? Because they couldn't go out anywhere else. What are they going to do? So then the gaming industry fucking boomed too, all at the same time. So now you're overloading your servers using fucking, 15-year-old technology.
Yeah, I wonder what the bump was in live streaming from COVID.
It was huge. I remember that.
I'm trying to find it, but I just...
Yeah, when you Google streaming and stuff like that, you get like people streaming Netflix and shit. information, not live streaming information.
I bet we could get an idea from Twitch itself, since Twitch is the largest fucking one, really.
Yeah, I just did Twitch streaming pre and post COVID. Is what I'm.
So
Googling
it said
right now.
Twitch grew 80%. 80% dude. This translates to Twitch viewers watching 1.8 billion hours compared to 1.1 billion hours the previous year. Holy shit, man.
So 800 fucking million people.
That is a lot. That's a lot.
700 million. Yeah.
To put that in perspective, 1.8 billion hours. That's what do we have? How many billion people we have on the planet? About 8.5 billion right now. 9 billion on the planet.
Let's look it up.
That's like if everyone on the planet watched fucking 15 minutes of streaming.
As of
In a year.
2022, it's 7.9 billion.
So yeah, 7.9 billion. So it's probably 8 billion at least by now.
Yeah.
Since that's 2022, and that's just information from the internet. I don't know if that's 100% accurate. There's probably a lot of people that are not counted in that. So
Well, you got to think about homeless people and shit too.
yeah, nobody counts them. Jesus.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, do they have like people going and counting like undocumented, not undocumented, but like tribes that are
bro, I don't know. That's what I always wonder when you see like polls and you see like the census and stuff. The census is only done by people who actually participate in it, and not everybody does. Even though it tells you like you're supposed to, like you're fucking mandated to do it in the US.
Well, but a lot of that too is like if any of these countries, you know, like US offer government subsidy and like all that other stuff, like anywhere that they could pull from. But it's like the thing about it is you have to be known to be able to pull information to accurately assess it. You know, so like all these homeless people, these indigenous tribes, all that shit, I guarantee they don't. Some of these other third world countries, they don't, guaranteed.
So census.gov says that the 2020 census had a factual standard error of 0.25%, which I don't even believe that. I bet that's got a fucking 10% error rate on it, at least.
Yeah, but the census is like where they can pull information from.
Right. They pull information from the census, but not everybody completes their census package when they get sent it every 10 years.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, where's the census? You know, like that information is like you can't just use that number because, like you said, people don't do the packages. There's people that don't get the fucking packages.
Oh, yeah.
You know, there's all kinds of different things to be able.
I don't
think there's people that are just like, it's 4 people here, but there's really like 15 people undocumented.
I don't think it's as accurate as they think it is, man. Honestly, I mean, boil it all the way down to the smallest thing in the world. Like even that's fucking barely accurate. There's a huge like margin for error.
Huge gap, yeah.
Yeah, is there somebody going to like Amazon? It's like, okay, and how many people are in your tribe? We don't know the concept of numbers, so
yeah, I'll just look at the group and go, it looks like 100.
Yep.
You know, I think it's far less accurate than what people claim.
Yeah,
that's just an opinion, though. I'm not stating any fact or anything, but I would think that it's far less accurate.
I think I think your thesis is about 80% accurate.
Yeah.
Yeah, your thesis is more accurate than the census is.
60% of the time, it works every time.
Yeah. Oh my God.
I have less of a margin of error in my thesis than the census itself.
So what was going on in the interwebs this week?
Oh gosh. So what I've been seeing that they've that I've been seeing on Twitter this in the last couple of days anyways is the Midwest Fest. You know how they do these little festival things for like online streamers and content creators and shit like that. They did one in like Dallas. They did one somewhere in the Midwest. It's kind of like
was that chick that got roofied?
Oh, so apparently there was more than one from what I've been reading. I don't know how accurate this is, but which doesn't surprise me because it's a festival with drinking at it. So that does not surprise me at all. It's Midwest Fest is like craftsmanship, community, content creators. There's all kinds of stuff there, different things. I would almost equate it to like a large farmer's market with more stuff and like more content creators. That's what I would say.
Farmers flea market with flea market with content creators. Got it.
Yeah. Flea market for content creators. That's what I would say. Peddling their wares and their content. Yeah. But then they have parties, they have all these parties afterwards, or different after the day's over. There's parties, there's get-togethers and things like that. And based off of what I'm seeing is there's been some events where, obviously it's not condoned, obviously, but there are people there that are fucking terrible and horrible individuals that decide they want to put drugs in people's drinks somehow people still haven't figured out to protect what they are ingesting, but which obviously is, they shouldn't have to, but that's the reality we're in. Like, if you're not covering your fucking drink, like, expect that someone may drop something in it, which is a sad truth.
Yeah, well, and the thing about it is like, even protecting your drink, shit could still happen. 100%.
Oh yeah, you could get it from the person making it.
Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah, it's terrible, but it happens, and people get put into a vulnerable state because they're blacked out from whatever drug is put in there, and it's extremely dangerous. And then the situation they're put in is extremely dangerous. But so yeah, that's there's been a few instances of that I've seen on Twitter alone. At least I think 3 that I've counted from people reporting back saying, I went to this thing at Midwest whatever, and I blacked out. And I can, I only had 3 or 4 drinks, and I can normally drink quite a bit more than that, and I believe them. And that's sad that that happened. Thankfully, they had some trustworthy people around them that protected them from anything bad, worse. I would say worse happening.
Yeah, I think you and I are talking about the same post.
Yeah, there's been a few of them. There's been a few actually that have reported that.
So HBO had this documentary they just released. It's about our local Renaissance Festival and who's going to take over King when the owner of the Renaissance Festival is gone and stuff like that. It was where I used to live, not far from where I got shot. I decided I'm going to spend the night in my car on the campgrounds, and that was one of the craziest experiences I've ever had in my life. I woke up at like 4 a.m. and there's a dude, big dude, with like a 3-foot mohawk sitting on the bumper of my car, bawling his eyes out. I saw people doing suspension, where they put meat hooks in their skin and get lifted off the ground. It's insane. Didn't get roofied though.
Yeah. So
I was trying.
I was trying. Please, no.
I was holding my bear drink out to people.
Like, here, you want to put something in there? Here, I'll look this way. Hold on. That's it's comedy, folks. Comedy. Okay, so don't get too don't take it personally. Okay. There's another thing that I've seen going on is there's a couple people that stream on this site here, Kick. regardless of the platform you stream on, there's shitbags on it, but that that were videotaping themselves on stream with underage women, girls, that are now banned.
Interesting.
Is it the same person that we were talking about the other day with Jay?
There's a few that are the names you see that you just look at them. Like I'm not one to judge people by looking at them a lot of times, but I mean that's our first instinct when we look at someone is we automatically
Stereotyping?
Well, I don't want to say stereotype, but we automatically look at someone and kind of, and this is the human nature. We look at them and go, and we have a thought about them, right? We have a thought about what this person may be, what they resemble, what they represent, you know. That's just normal human behavior. I'm looking at these guys. What is it? Heel Mike. That's one of them. He's banned off Twitch, off Kick permanently for soliciting a 16-year-old girl.
I just saw that.
Video that. And
literally right before we went live.
The other guy, Zerka, I think that's how you say his name. Zerka.
Yeah.
Same thing. And I don't know. I just look at both of them and I don't see someone that I would trust at all. You know how you get that feeling from somebody? I mean, when you like exude that through the fucking internet, it's gotta be bad, dude. It's gotta be, you know? When you can exude I don't trust me vibes through video, I mean, that's pretty fucking bad, in my opinion. Not just in person, you know? That's my opinion, not fact-based, just my opinion, but yeah, I don't know. So that's some news going on right now in the streaming sphere, especially on this site is thankfully they fucking banned these two tool bags. But there's plenty more. There's plenty more that need to go. You know?
Yeah. Jack Doherty's top of the list.
Did you guys see my post about the llama? Fucking
No, I did not.
Oh god, dude, it's pretty funny.
Oh yeah, Jack Doherty and the llama. I saw that one.
The llama was like 90% accurate or 90% match. Fucking. I looked at him like, man, I've seen this on alpacas before. That haircut. I think that heel Mike dude has got the same haircut. It looks like
I know what you're talking about.
It looks like an alpaca, except I trust an alpaca more. I trust an alpaca much more.
If an alpaca spit in your face, it would still be cleaner than if one of those guys had spit in your face.
Dude, yeah, you probably get like HPV instantly if one of them guys did. It's disgusting. Fucking disgusting.
There it is.
Oh yeah, all right, we'll show it. We'll show the.
Well, there's a TikTok about how all the kids nowadays look like different llamas, and he shows like a bunch of different llamas. He's like, tell me that isn't like the goofy kid.
Is there?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Look at that haircut, bro. It's the same.
Here, let me find. I'm gonna turn it off and then find it. The TikTok one.
Oh, the video. Oh yeah. We'll look at this video.
Skep's on Twitter during this podcast.
I have it up.
I know. Just saw the notification pop up and I was like,
what notification? Oh, that I liked you? I liked your post? Yeah.
You liked me? Oh, thanks.
I liked your post, yeah. I wish I could show it. It's cool.
I've got them up if it pops
up.
You
show it.
God bless. God bless. Moo cow.
My mute button works.
Mine didn't. Whenever I was trying to talk to Piper, I realized my pedal didn't work.
All right, here it is.
You didn't say anything bad, so don't worry.
No, I was talking to her.
Tells me in this world, every kid, I don't care what anyone tells me in this world, every kid now looks like an alpaca. Every kid in high school, 17 years old to 28, looks like this.
They do.
You haven't seen that guy just hanging out on the street on a skateboard? or maybe he goes to the technical school and he likes lettuce a lot. You haven't seen this kid? You haven't seen this one, the angry one that's just like I'm an adult, I do what I want. The girl version. The heavy set kid that's not as cool as everybody, but has this. He's doing the same thing as everybody else. You just can't figure out why nobody likes him. The really awkward one. This is the one that you're like, what are you doing? Stop looking at me. What are you doing? The two best friends that are wicked different but identical. The prom king and queen. Like this is you don't see this. This is every kid in high school is an alpaca. They all got the same exact haircut.
It's fucking so accurate, dude.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
I mean, we can't say much. I mean, when I was in junior high and high school, it was that just leave your bangs and shave the rest of it.
Yeah,
haircut.
the devil's lock. I had that for a while. It's called the devil's lock. Yeah, I mean,
ours
we had
was
the
mostly
mullet,
like
dude.
cholos and stuff would do it.
We had the mullet too. I mean, that's still a thing.
Yeah, I think this mullet's better than our mullet.
That's
though.
like a reverse mullet. It's like curly and shit, long on the top, and all shaved short on the sides. Like that's
a reverse mullet would just be like long
mullet.
on the sides, like a fucking.
No, dude. It's long on the top, just the top, and then like. What do you ask for when you go into a barber and you want that haircut? Do you like go? Let me get the alpaca.
Let me get the alpaca. I think. Hold on.
Let me get the
Ask my barber that next time. I'm sure.
Can I get the alpaca? Like what the? They're gonna look at you and be like, "What the fuck is that?" Because you know there's.
I think it's like a blowout fringe. Top fringe or something like that.
Oh, the bowl cut was pretty popular back in the 90s too. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, I had the.
I had a slightly
cut, but it went,
different one. Yeah, mine was long.
It went long in the back,
but it was shaved up underneath pretty high, kind of like Jay's is now, but a little shorter.
And I had that same haircut in junior high too. The undercut.
Yeah, the undercut. That's what I am. Because it made it thinner. You know, it was a little thinner. It wasn't like poofed out, so you didn't look like a dickhead walking around. Yeah.
See, we had a friend that had the bowl cut, but it was like longer in the back. So we called him a dickhead because he parted it down the middle and it looked like a dickhead.
So like the old school Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah. You're exactly
It was more like the Zachary Ty Bryant, the older one. The Home Improvement.
Yep. Well, but JTT's in the beginning, like when he was younger, he had it.
Mm-hmm.
When he got older,
like
he didn't.
Man of the House or whatever. What was that one movie he was in? Disney movie?
What's that? He was in a Disney movie?
Yeah, with
Holes? Was that? No, I don't know.
No, with Chevy Chase.
Who was in what Disney movie was Chevy Chase in?
All right, that's what I'm wondering. I don't think Chevy Chase was ever in a Disney.
Yeah.
Was he?
I think it was called Man of the House.
Oh.
Hold on. Man of the House.
Oh, that's a I need money role. That's what it is.
This one.
I've spent too much money and I need a fucking job role. That's what that was. I don't know how to manage my millions of dollars, so I need a job.
I actually seen this movie. It was not bad.
Really?
Oh yeah, I remember that.
That was like a weird cut. I don't know if that's not really a bowl cut, is it? No, that wasn't the bowl cut.
I've seen
his has got more
where he had
movement.
No, I've seen one
his
where
was like
I know exactly what you're talking about.
This was like long all around, pretty much. He thought definitely like the feather, 70s feather, but like modernized.
Shit.
That's what that haircut was. Like 70s feather modernized. Like the Canadian
like
version.
One?
I don't know.
No, it wasn't like this one though. This one's more of a mullet. This kid's like literally went from like it just was perfect.
There's
it was
a
like
great line of what that cut was.
That cut
it was either a mullet or it was a bowl cut. It was like in between.
That's like a 70s fucking feathered hairstyle almost. but longer.
The bullet. That's what it was. The bullet.
Bullet.
Bullet. It's definitely Canadian.
I had that haircut.
When
I was a young kid, I had that haircut. And then sometimes my dad would shave the sides and put like a lightning bolt in it.
Oh, God.
It's a bullet.
No.
Shorty.
Bullet? It's bull mullet. Did you guys see the ones that had the bottom of the mullet permed?
Oh, jeez.
And they wear like a king ropes fucking hat. Oh, God.
Oh, this is even worse.
That is definitely the EU, bro. Those are EU haircuts. All of them.
100%.
It's the Oliver Tree. He
Those
started
are
that.
all. Yeah, those are all from the EU. All those people are from the EU.
Oliver Tree did it just to get attention to his music.
Yeah.
This haircut. This dude.
It's
They
Shorty
are.
said, no, they ain't.
They are.
Motherfucker, yes, they are.
They all are. Those are hooligan haircuts. That's what those are. Those are
And I
football
can see
hooligans.
That is a Russian haircut.
Is
Tell me
it?
that dude's not named Sergey.
His name is fucking Edward, and he lives in the EU. I guarantee you that.
Tell me that's not Natasha.
Okay,
Oh
that
my.
looks. Yeah. Okay. I could get on board with that.
And this
Shorty,
is
you're also young, so there's that.
Shorty, you don't hang out with football hooligans, though, do you? I mean, those are football hooligans. Look up football hooligan haircut, bro. I'm telling you, it's the same
All right.
shit. Football hooligan haircut. Shorty's closer to our age than you could tell because her comedy is definitely older comedy.
Yeah, but here's the deal. EU was stuck behind us by like 15 years.
Yeah, it took a while for our stuff to travel over there.
Yeah, like literally, like when I was over there and like all the music and shit that was playing, they're like, "Oh yeah, you heard this before?" And I'm like, "Yeah."
I mean, they
years
didn't.
ago.
Yeah,
Like,
they didn't get dentists over there until like 1980, bro.
so yeah, like that's why I say they're younger than us. Calm down.
here you go.
All right,
The Liam Gallagher haircut.
this is
That's the hooligan.
oh the hooligan haircut.
Yeah,
Nah.
when I looked up football
No,
hooligan haircut, it was just football players. It was just different soccer players, and they all had like the fucking faux hawk and
It's FUTBALL hooligan haircut. Football BOL
Yeah, BOL.
BOL with one L, right?
Yeah,
Not
a zero.
I have
He's a
fat
hacker.
fingers.
He's a
ladies.
hacker.
He's got scripts.
I have fat fingers. It did show the Sacha Baron Cohen
Oh
haircut.
yeah.
though. Yeah, it's the same thing as when I looked up football hooligan.
Yeah.
There's this one.
The one I showed one on my Twitter, I think once. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, you asked Shorty.
What is this? I did ask Shorty that.
That looks like
That is a
one of our 20-year-olds now, the fucking permed mullet.
that is a 100% dope ass hairstyle. It's fully permed. This is Gen Z footballer hairstyles, apparently.
I like this one, the Sacha Baron Cohen.
I feel like that's mostly that looks like the guy from No Country for Old Men. Who played that? Who is that guy? No Country for Old Men. That's the haircut, bro.
I still think this is the stereotypical British haircut right here.
Oh yeah, it's the No Country for Old Men haircut.
I'm a little boy who likes berries and cream. Haircut.
Yeah, it's like a Beatles haircut but newer.
Yeah.
Imagine that if you're listening. That's a Beatles haircut but newer.
This guy.
They mainly have
Remember this
shaved
commercial?
heads. Yeah, that is definitely
That has got Europe written all over it.
oh yeah. That's got like what's that movie? Clockwork Orange written all over it. That is a 70s hairstyle. Look at a Clockwork Orange and just compare the two. The same fucking hairstyle. It's under a hat.
Yeah.
Same.
The
same
fuck
shit.
is that
See, the only
ornament
thing
on
is-
the fucking table?
It was literally just the Gallaghers.
What the fuck is that?
Don't click on that. That's definitely what you think it is. I mean, look at his nose, for Christ's sake. That movie is fucked up. If you've never seen it, A Clockwork Orange is completely
never have
fucked.
it.
Completely fucked up movie. It's definitely not. Oh, they had the David Beckham. That's right. They had the David Beckham for a while. The fucking.
Oh yeah.
The fucking.
The faux hawk.
The faux hawk. That's what it is. Yeah, the faux hawk. We'll look that up too.
CKAHAM. Yep. I forgot they had an H.
There, it's with
Yeah,
the line
that
shaved
is
in.
totally
Yeah.
a faux hawk. That's a faux hawk mullet right there.
With the line shaved into it. Yeah, that's. I fucking hate that too. The line shaved in for the part. That shit irritates
Yeah.
me. I can't.
I mean,
When I see people with that, dude, I just
fuck
like
with
to
that
walk
haircut
away.
though. I fuck with that haircut a lot right there.
That's just long on top. That's all that is.
Yeah, that's all it is.
That's just long hair on the top. That's normal.
There you go.
That's not normal. That's I wear skinny
That's a
jeans.
sumo wrestler.
Yeah, that's I wear skinny jeans and wear plaid shirts. Fucking haircut.
Now this one's even. Oh my! With the frosted tips.
Oh, the
jeez.
frosted tip faux hawk. That's like, yeah.
Mm.
Oh yeah.
Read the caption though. It says no $3,000 haircuts for David Beckham. Football superstar tells GQ he does it himself.
You can tell.
Yeah. Okay.
One, who pays $3,000 for a haircut?
I'd rather have
Why would
this
you?
hairstyle than this one.
Oh, that's a terrible hairstyle.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want either one of them.
I would rather have the bun than that. Like a high pony on a dude. No.
Yeah, no, it's not a thing, dude. It's
Yeah, but
weird.
nowadays in today's society, that's like telling everybody that you're trying to transition at this point. I mean, I said what I said.
Yeah, I mean,
You can get mad at me all you want, but that's
Carl, I'm not
that's
mad at you.
what
I think you're.
what
We got
yeah, I'm talking
cultural
about anybody that ever
appropriation,
listens
Beckham.
to this shit.
David Beckham reveals the truth behind his cornrows. He's
Yeah,
definitely
no,
got some.
dude,
It's got like a Viking vibe to it.
That fucking high ponytail you just showed.
Who?
Rebel,
Yeah.
we walked into a fucking coffee shop the other day, and that's all I saw. Okay, was that haircut? I wasn't paying attention. Then I look over and I'm like, I'm confused.
I just like to point out
Like-
that you walked into a coffee shop first.
Yeah.
That is a thing that you'll see that in.
Well, okay, so our internet decided to take a shit on us Friday, and I went to work at 8, and they let me go home by 9. And our internet was out. Ashley had to work. I needed to study because I was going to fly, so we went to a fucking coffee shop.
Yeah.
But yeah, I walk in and I saw that like exact same fucking hairstyle, and I was like, "The fuck?" And then I had to look over at Ashley and be like, "I don't want to offend anybody here, but is that a dude or a chick?" And then I was like, and then the person looked up at me, and I was like, "Never mind, it's a dude, biological dude." I don't know what you want to be called, bro.
Meant to be that way, I
had
suppose.
You had a huge Adam's apple, and your shave was terrible.
David
Um,
Beckham is Kurt Cobain confirmed. Look at that.
Yes. but had fucking
It's
manicured
very
nails.
similar.
So I was like, whatever. I was confused.
There's a lot of people that kind of float around in the non-traditional, like
100,000% in the process
Area.
of transitioning. 100%. I'm not like
Androgynous zone.
I'm telling
yeah.
you.
Is that what it is? Was that what androgynous means? The zone where you're like, I'm not sure.
Well, androgynous means like feminine quality of them with men with feminine qualities.
Either way, I know they were trying to transition at that very second, and I think they would be the most politically correct term, I guess.
Androgynous, the term, the definition is partly male and partly female in appearance.
Okay.
There you go. All right,
So
so
that's,
that's politically correct. Got it.
That's the defined, like,
Term.
There you
go.
Yes. Can't be mad at me for calling you an androgynous person. Got it.
People will get mad though.
I don't care.
I don't care either.
I don't either.
Be fucking mad and nothing happens.
No, cool.
You can call me
Y'all
whatever
remember
the
the-
fuck you want. I don't give a shit.
No. Facts.
Remember the character Goldust back in the 90s
What?
Yep.
WWE
Yep.
Goldust?
Gold dust.
Vince McMahon called Dustin Rhodes. It's like, I got this character. He's very androgynous. He kept saying androgynous, and he's like, yeah, sounds great. I'm all in. I'm all in. And then as soon as he hung up, he had to like Google or look up what androgynous means. He's like, oh, okay,
Oh yeah.
I'm still in.
Gold Dust was like one of those shows you go to on the weekend for entertainment. If you're into that kind of thing, drag shows.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, it was kind of like a drag character almost.
He even
In a way.
offered to
You have to
get
show a
breast
picture.
implants for the character.
You'll have to show pictures of Gold Dust
Ooh.
just so people know
Feels-
like what you're talking about.
I'm not sure I like this fucking film.
Gold Dust was like, especially with the wig. I think the wig is what was the thing that kind of put that, moved that over into the like drag zone. I guess you could call it zone. I don't know. It's like someone who's characterizing drag, for the entertainment value.
And let's be real. That he is
Click on
one of the
that.
most
Click on that.
underrated wrestlers of all time.
Gold Dust, yes.
Dustin
Dust.
Rhodes.
Dustin Rhodes' persona of Gold Dust is like androgynous.
Yep.
Sometimes fully one way or the other, really. You could see it. I think I remember this character from way back in the day, actually.
But his wife at the time,
She looked like she should have been in the movie Conan.
she
Yep.
was. Whew,
Yeah.
She had the I am a movie star that starred alongside like,
that was
Conan
his
the
actual wife
Destroyer.
at the time. Yeah, she looked like every one of the like Tarzan movie.
Yeah, she was like 80s, 90s movie star look about her.
Hmm.
And there's one with Gold Dust without the wig on right there in the middle. Down a little lower, yeah. Different. There you go. There's a photo. Like shaved head basically, but still dyed.
Yeah,
Crazy.
he still rocks the blonde hair today. He does like half of his face painted.
Yeah. That's what we mean when we're saying androgynous. Kind of both
This is him today.
traits,
He's still going at it, man. He's in his 50s and still rocking it out. That's what's his name? Dusty Rhodes. That's his son. Son of a plumber. Used to wrestle Ric Flair
Seriously?
like every week. Yeah. So it's Cody Rhodes, his brother. There's a theory that Cody Rhodes is actually Goldust's son, but yeah, it's Dusty Rhodes.
Jeez.
Interesting.
Damn. Yeah, you should go on Twitter and look at the fucking stuff that's coming about those two dudes that were fucking banned recently. But anyway, different subject.
Yeah.
It was a reach back to what we were just talking about a little while ago. But anyway, you guys ready to wrap? Yeah, it's hour and 15, or you want to keep going?
I'm good either way. I don't.
What you want to do?
I don't have to poop this time, so
You don't have to poop anymore? Oh, that's good.
yeah, no, I'm good. I haven't eaten all day. So
Pooped twice earlier, so we're good.
yeah, I haven't eaten all day. So we literally like I told Ashley last night or yesterday. I was like, I want a tattoo, and then we ended up going there today. So
Just on a whim.
literally, we got out of
Let's
fucking
go.
bed because I called the place. And they're like, yeah, we got walk-ins. And I was like, what artist? And I was stalking them all morning.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, all right, cool, we're good. So
That's cool.
we went and got 4 tattoos,
Yeah.
3 people.
Show them off when I go to restaurant.
Waggy.
You want me to show them off?
Yeah, let's see the tattoos, man. We got to show. These are fresh today.
Yeah.
Fresh today tattoos is what they are.
All right. So I got 2, Ashley got 1, and Piper got 1.
That's Ash's, right?
Yep.
And
Yeah, so this one's
unconditional.
unconditional. Yep. And she got that for all of us, like the unconditional love for us, me and the kids.
That looks like a very
The kids and
painful area to get a tattoo.
So what you don't know is on the other side, she's got a fucking rib piece tattoo that goes from like boob level all the way down to like just below her pelvic bone.
Ouch.
So yeah, she's got a very large one there. So
Tattoos
because I
are-
kept telling her,
Yeah.
I kept telling her, well, because I've got one on my side.
Yeah.
I was like, never again. Fuck that. I did not like it. And she was like, and she's like, oh no, it's fine. And I was like, all right. So, but I was talking to, so me and Piper, we've like me and the kids, it's always like, all right, you know, we're going to do tattoos together. You know, and I want them to pick it and I'll get it. So whatever you want, I'll get it. And so I was talking to Piper about it and she ended up, she's like, okay, Dad, happy birthday. Happy Father's Day. And this is what we got today. And it's each other's handwritings on us. And it was her first actual tattoo.
Oh,
So, but that's what she wanted.
I like it.
The father like daughter, daughter like father,
I like
in each other's handwriting. And then me, I just wanted ink fucking therapy.
Oh.
And I was gonna go. So the place that we found, they have highly recommended place. A bunch of people. They have a get what you get is what it's called, and it's just a flat price. And they have a spin the wheel. They have you know those like old school. Yeah, you have those like old school like
Candy
there's
machines.
the little the candy
Gotcha
machines, but they
machines or whatever.
but they pop out with a little fucking egg.
Yeah.
So they have
Gotchas.
drawings in those eggs, and it's like, boom, there you go. And then they have like a 20-piece die with a book or whatever, and you roll it. So it's like a flat price, get what you. And that's what I was like, all right, cool, I'm gonna go do it. And then Ashley, or whatever, we got to talking, and then this is what I ended up with.
I mean, at least it's pretty cool. I like
Yeah.
it. It's kind of like a cross between like flash art and like anime almost.
Yeah,
I get Pamela Anderson
very
vibes.
inside joke. Get what?
Pamela Anderson vibes.
Oh, okay.
It's an inside
Yeah,
joke.
Yes, it is an inside joke with me and Ash. And like we're on the way, and she was like, "How about this?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, cool." And so it started out as the concept idea was a popsicle, and then she's like, "Hold on," and then she was talking about the lips and the hands and all that, and I was like, "All right, cool." And so that's what came to fruition.
It's pretty cool, man. Honestly, I like it. I think it's cool.
I can't wait to see when it's healed because it's still a lot more red.
Yeah, well, that's that irritation on it still.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I just needed
Still
ink
pretty
fucking
cool.
therapy.
So, because Father's Day is coming up, I was looking up looking at bug assault guns, and
Yeah.
they have one it's called the Rooster, and it's
Oh,
just
jeez.
it's exactly what you would think it would be.
And yeah, we were at a birthday party yesterday. So, whenever we first got to Louisiana the first time, there was Ashley was on I forget what the fuck it was, a Facebook group for like new moms and getting out of the house and shit, and her and another girl met through Facebook, and it just so happened, and it was like, oh hey, we need to go, I met this girl, she's got a kid that's a couple months older than ours, and it was Piper at the time, and it's like, hey, we're gonna go out to dinner. We ended up at dinner, and her husband and I already knew each other because we worked with each other. Like, we worked together, knew each other. So then, like, we've just had this friendship forever. And so both of our kids, like, I have a picture of them at our house, the house that we're currently in, and they were both dressed up in princess dresses. And he's a dude. And then we got Piper. And so, like, we have that picture, but now he's turning 18 and graduating, and so is Piper is about to. So they were doing a little graduation birthday party for him. So we went over there yesterday, and hung out. And that's when I was like, all right, I want a tattoo. I just need a tattoo. But one of the in-laws, the sister-in-law, she had a fucking tripod, right? And it folds up nice and neat. And it looks exactly probably like the Rooster.
A dick.
Yep. Looks just like a fucking dildo. 100% like a dildo. And then so she like pulls this thing out or whatever. She pulls it out and she goes, what is this? And Ashley turned around without missing a fucking beat. She goes, too fucking big. It's like 18 inches long.
Oh my god.
It's like, dude, it's like that fucking big around, but it's like, it folds out into a fucking phone tripod. But I was just like, dude, we fucking lost. This shit was so funny.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah. So yeah, I was like, but
see if I can find it. But I've seen it. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it literally, and she's like, it's even got a button on it or whatever, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, like, and that's the whole reason she bought it. Of course. Let's be real.
I think I saw it on the TikTok shop. That's all fucking TikTok is. It's just advertisement for shit on TikTok shop.
Yeah, but yeah, no, this new fucking tattoo film they have is very weird because every time I stand up,
stretches.
Because like, well, no, but like, you know how all the what is it, like the enzymes and the it's not pus.
Did you get that on your leg? That one?
Yeah, that one's on my thigh.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Yeah, that one is on my thigh.
Front or back?
I thought it was gonna fucking hurt. Oh, the front.
Okay.
I thought it was gonna hurt, but it was actually not bad. I was surprised.
Oh no, the thigh would be easy.
I got the one I have on my calf is fairly large, and it was like, I mean, honestly, like any tattoo is fucking painful, dude. They're all painful. There's pain involved with all of them, but some are a little more sensitive than others, but they all fucking hurt, in my opinion. Like, if someone tells you tattoos don't hurt, like, you got something wrong, dude. It's pain. It's pain.
A lot of it depends on the artist too. Like if they got a heavy hand or anything like that, like if they don't have a heavy hand or whatever, like it's probably not gonna last.
It's still pain though. There's still pain.
I don't know. I have a high tolerance. So.
You can have a high tolerance for pain,
very high,
but you feel it still. You just deal with it better.
Oh yeah, you feel
Like,
you feel
like I can deal with the pain, but I can tell you that there is more pain in some areas than others.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But it still fucking hurts. It's just
Yeah, no, this one-
you're not
this one right
crying.
here-
yeah, I imagine it hurt,
This one-
man.
Some of
No,
them, it
not at
just
all.
feels like
I
you're
barely-
just itching, just
Yeah,
scratching. That's all it
This
feels
one
like.
actually, there was
Like
like a
this?
pain tickle ish. It was like it tickled more than it hurt.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel it like like a deep scratch almost in some places.
Yeah. Well, now it just feels like a fucking sunburn. But like, so this
Or
film
road
traps,
rash.
Yeah. It traps all the fucking the natural healing enzymes and everything that you're
White blood cells and whatnot.
Yeah, like all that.
Platelets.
The platelets and all that stuff. So it traps all that in there. So like because right now I'm sitting down, but when I stood up to go get a beer, I could feel it moving. It's fucking weird. It's very fucking weird.
Yeah. I would describe it as like take a sewing needle and just press it down pretty firmly on your skin and drag it across your skin. That's kind of what that pain
I think that
is
would
like.
actually.
It's not as
hurt worse than a high speed.
Well, I mean, all you're doing is put it at an angle, right? Drag it across your skin where it's not really cutting you, but it's kind of cutting a little.
Scratching.
That's scratching. That is like what it feels like.
Yeah.
In some places, just more sensitive than others.
Yeah.
Like on,
Yeah, I
on
got
my
mine
calf,
on my chest.
It was sensitive, I thought.
I got mine on my chest, and I was like, dude, go over my nipple. I want my nipple tattooed too.
Never.
She started going around it. I'm like, no, we're gonna go.
I'll never do that.
Around the nipple. We're not.
Nope.
We're not tattooing it because that shit hurt.
Well, there's a lot of
So-
nerve endings there, though.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, so Piper and I are getting one for Scotch. My old man, the dog. That was our dog,
Yeah, I remember.
and she's getting it on her chest. She's like, hey, that one's going over my heart, and I said, you can go fuck yourself. Like, I'm not doing that, like at all. And it's gonna be a photorealism. We're getting a paw print with his face in it, and then we're gonna get his collar hanging off the paw.
Okay.
Is what we're gonna do. And she wants that. And I was like, that's intricate as fuck. You're gonna hate your fucking life. I was like, but if I'm paying for it, you're sticking through it, and I'm getting every bit of video evidence because I'm not touching anywhere on my chest. Like, I already hate my nipples even just being messed with. Fuck doing it on my chest. Go fuck
Nope.
yourself. I hate
He
it.
hates titty
Yeah.
twisters.
I got a
Nope.
high pain tolerance for my nipples,
Mm-mm.
but that just going
No.
around it with that
No.
needle hurt.
Dude, I used to punch motherfuckers in school when they did that shit to me.
Oh, dude.
Like, Ashley will catch elbows for fucking with me. Like, she knows.
I had mine ripped in half once from high school titty twisters.
ripped
Yeah,
in
fuck
half. Oh my god.
Yeah.
So you
That's
have no more
terrible.
nerve endings. Got it.
No, they're still
It's all
there.
scar tissue
Yeah.
from being ripped in half.
Yeah, we were talking about it
Jesus.
today. So you saw the fucking her stitches and all that, right? From whenever she dropped that mirror on her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we were talking about it today, and she was like, I was like, Piper or Ashley. She was like, Piper, you should get a fucking a tattoo that simulates to cover your scar, but what it looked like. And Piper's like, that's fucking legit. I was like, that's gonna hurt like a bitch on this shit.
Oh yeah. Hell yeah. Well,
Just get a broken mirror tattooed above it or around it.
Or just like it's sliced down at the bottom, but with it. Oh yeah, legit. I'm getting a whole entire leg piece, so yeah, it's not gonna be fun.
I want to get another tattoo. I just don't know what I want to get. I kind of want to get like a fucking sleeve on my from like knee down of like a jungle almost. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Yeah,
what-
I'm doing an entire. So my left arm is gonna be all like it's all memorialized, like
Mhm.
something meaningful. I'm gonna get this one covered with a full biomechanical. I actually talked to the dude about.
I like
it today.
biomechanics. Those are cool as fuck.
Yeah.
That's some old
because
school
that's the
shit,
only
man.
thing. Yeah, that's the only thing that's going to cover this.
Yeah.
And so, but then my right leg is going to be like I'm going to, like, everywhere we go, if we find a fucking tattoo shop, I'm going to do one of those things, like random fucking tattoo, but somewhere where I've been, traveled.
Uh-huh.
If there's a certain
Oh, yeah,
traditional style, I'm going to do it. That's going to be that leg. But my left leg, I'm going to do an entire fucking sleeve from the top of the fucking thigh down. But yeah, no, that biomechanical shit, I fucking love it.
You
Especially if
should
you
get-
get some good gray and black.
The first part of the Disney logo on your kneecap, just the DIS.
Disney. I'm telling you right now, like, because so the problem is right now, because I'm in flight school, I use a knee board. I use it on my left side. That's the only reason I didn't get it on my left, is so I can still fucking fly without it fucking hurt.
So look up jungle plant sleeve. And I'll show you, like, you can see a picture really quick of kind of what I'm talking about. There's a couple really cool fucking ones that are like similar to what I'm thinking. Like, just because I'm like my Zen area, man, is plants and shit.
Yeah, which one?
You Google? Okay. Are you on images?
Yeah. You can throw a link in Twitter too, and I can pull it up.
It's like the let me see if it's in there. It doesn't show. How come you have different results than I do? What the fuck?
Because we use Google and you use...
Put the word plants instead of plant. I'm using the second one right there. Oh, you had it. The black and white, yeah, like that.
Oh yeah, it's cool as fuck.
So I have a bunch of different jungle type, like tropic type plants and shit. One, it kind of is a throwback to my family and Polynesian like heritage, and then two, I just love fucking plants. Like that's like my fucking Zen area, you know.
Yeah.
At least it's not that you're from the Pacific Northwest. They have the band of
yeah, look at
all
that
the
one.
pine trees.
All the evergreens,
Yeah.
Pac Northwest fucking sleeve with the sunset and shit.
Let's show you something.
PNW sleeve tattoo. That's a pretty popular one that I see a lot here with the eagles flying over the fucking trees and shit. No, there's nothing wrong with it. They're pretty dope.
Like
actually.
this shit.
So look at PNW sleeve tattoo. That's what you don't look up. And that'll give you the actual like sleeve tattoo, yeah. No, sleeve. Then you'll see exactly the one that you're talking about.
Oh,
that the second one, the one with eagles flying over it, that is 100% like you gotta go to images.
My dad's got a tree on his forearm, but he's got an eagle sitting in the tree.
Go to images and then scroll down just a little bit. And there's one.
Oh, that one's kind of dope.
Yeah, there's some really fucking crazy. That's right
this
here.
One?
No, there's one in there. It's like black and white trees, and it has like eagles flying above it. Again, it's Pac Northwest for sure.
That one.
It's kind of like that, yeah. I mean, literally, that's what it looks like here. You know, when you look outside, I look outside right now. That's what I see is trees and eagles.
Yeah.
I mean, then you got like the tribal tattoos from the tribes.
There's your Polynesian
Yeah.
heritage.
I've got some Polynesian in mine. The Polynesian symbol for protection.
I think it's dope when people do it, man. Honestly, I don't think it's any kind of like people get offended by it.
It's
Shit.
overdone.
I'm like, nah, I'm like, use it, you know, use it because.
Well, but mine is very like subtle because it's in the leaves of my tattoo. Because like this whole arm,
that one, the second
that
one
I
right
have-
there, third one. Sorry, no. The third one from the right or from the left. Yeah, that's the fucking.
Oh, turning into a wolf.
Yeah, 100% Pac Northwest like that too.
Yeah.
You said something about the leaves. You had
So like it in my arm or whatever, like this is just a symbolic, like everybody in my household at the time Like I got thumbprints, you know, like I've got the Buddha on it because we used to call Piper Buddha Belly or whatever. And then like JC, we used to call her Elf. Well, I called her my little elf, and Ashley called her Monkey. So we did an elf monkey in a rattle because she's the last one. But like all throughout around it, I've got the leaves on it that's got the Polynesian protection symbol in it.
Yeah.
So it's like all symbolic.
Well, that one's even got fucking Bigfoot in it, bro.
Yeah. Look, this is the type of shit that like I like. So like black and gray, but like a bold color. Like I'm talking about like a green sapphire.
Oh yeah. Those are like some more present futuristic biomechanical.
Yeah, this one isn't bio.
That's like T2 fucking bio.
Yeah, well, but this right here, it's just the color combination, like lighter, but then just a bold fucking color in between. I saw one that had that like sapphire green in it. I'm like, that's what I'm doing. And it's gonna fucking hurt because they've got to cover this motherfucker.
That's a pretty crazy looking tattoo, honestly. There's some really cool bio I've seen.
So I've seen this one right here is actually homage to one of the guys I went to high school with. Or whatever, he died in a car accident, but I also have something with it on my back. The original one's on my back. But what I was going to do is extend it from my back and then do it all the way down, but I found this type of shit, and I'm like, I'm going to get that one covered. I'll keep that one up.
It's almost like aliens.
Oh,
bio.
yeah, 100%.
Like, that's, like, legitimate biomechanicalism. Like,
it's the one that has, like, rods and,
yeah,
like that, yeah.
Where it's like a
this is like
underneath.
that's like a bio.
Yeah.
Hardcore bio.
Yeah, that has like robot underneath the skin, basically. Is what
Yeah, mine's gonna have that. I have a picture screenshotted of like the style that I was looking at.
Like pistons and actuators and fucking rods, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going the old school route.
I like that. I like the old school route of bio. It's pretty neat.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So I'm doing my Michelangelo tattoo. Ninja Turtles.
Me, I'm doing heaven on this side and then hell on this side because I have my daughter Angel and my son Damien. Oh, I'm gonna get my son Damien. So it's like heaven and hell. My conscience on my shoulders.
So your son is Satan, got it.
Oh.
No, what's weird is like I've never seen the movie The Omen. We named him Damien Thorn. His middle name's Thorn. And it turns out that is the Antichrist's name in The Omen. Yeah. And when he was young, he looked exactly like that little boy.
Damn.
That's Jesus.
That's fucked up. Coincidence for sure, but crazy.
Yeah. Well, we named him Angel Rose because we just love that name. And then Damien Thorn because they Thorn, Rose, Angel, Damien, you know, they all kind of go together.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah.
All right, I'm done with my soapbox.
Well, let's wrap episode 50 up. You want to wrap it up?
Yeah,
we're like an hour and a half.
Put a little,
pull a
little bow in.
Pull a bow on that shit. Yeah.
Yeah.